The 2023 NFL season is officially done and over with for our Minnesota Vikings. So we're looking forward to next season. We've talked about a couple players and what we're going to do with them, like Kirk Cousins. Is he going to stay? Is he going to go? Extending Justin Jefferson and kind of looking at the roster as a whole. But we have to remember there's games to be played next season, right? Obviously. And currently, for all the teams that are outside of the playoffs, who haven't made the playoffs or didn't make the playoffs, have had their opponents for next year released, who we're playing at home and who we're playing away. And one of our home games, we're sacrificing a home game, it's unfortunate, will be played across the pond. Yes, we're going back to London. Okay, we've had massive success over in London, 3-0 to be exact. The only thing I hate about London is, it's an early game, like 7 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning. It's tough, especially when you're an older person and you want to go out Saturday night, you have a couple pops, and now all of a sudden you got to wake up early and watch the Vikings play. And that's okay. I don't mind that because I'm a diehard fan. I'll watch the Vikings, live and die with the Vikings. It is what it is. I just wish the game was a little bit later, but obviously playing overseas, it's a little bit more difficult to have that actually happen over there. But we're going across the pond, playing in London, so let's get right into it. Before that, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Now, the NFL on Thursday announced Minnesota as a designated team to play a regular season game at London's Tottenham Hotspur Stadium as part of the 2024 international games. The week and opponent have not been determined, but the game will come from one of the 9 scheduled regular season home games for the Vikings. Now, again, all NFC teams are scheduled for 9 home games in 2024, continuing an alternating format that began with the AFC in 2021. So this season, or this upcoming season, 2024-25 season, the AFC will only have 8 home games compared to the NFC, who has 9. Here's what owner and president Mark Wilf said about it. We are honored to once again represent the NFL in the continued effort to make the game of football more accessible globally. We've seen tremendous international support of the Vikings with our previous 3 London games and with our successful bid to land the United Kingdom as a global market. Now, if you don't remember, global markets were implemented, I think, 2 years ago, where teams actually had to put a bid in certain areas around the world to be able to market their team there. Like, the Bucs and the Patriots getting Germany. There's, teams in China, Brazil, France, Italy, stuff like that. They can basically market their team now globally in those areas. So that's massive, and we got London because we are very, very good and successful when it comes to playing in London. So our focus will be winning on the 4th consecutive time in London, along with replicating the incredible game day environment we enjoy in Minnesota and creating a memorable experience for our partners and fans. That's all we're going to do, okay? We're 3-0 in London. We're very, very successful. That's another reason why I'm pumped up to go and play in London, okay? Because when we go in there, we tend to punch our opponent right in the mouth, okay? And move forward, come out victorious. How you like us now? And I mean, it makes sense, right? Because, our team name, Vikings, going to London. It happened way, way, way back in the past. Not as successful for them, though, back then. But a little, we're starting to even up the score a little bit. So maybe that has something to play with it. And I'm okay with that, right? 3-0 in London. Make sure that we're going to get another dub here. That'd be awesome. Go 4-0 in London. That's our global market. That'd be fantastic for our team, for growing the sport, for growing our, growing our relevance over there in London and globally, basically. But a little tidbit about this, right? Minnesota and the St. Louis Cardinals. Yeah, St. Louis Cardinals. Now known as the Arizona Cardinals, played the first NFL exhibition game on European soil in 1983, winning at Wembley Stadium. The Vikings also emerged from exhibition games in Sweden 1988, Germany in 1993, and Japan in 1994, okay? We played a couple games overseas. We're really familiar with it. That's why we probably win, right? We're used to it with victories. All of those, okay? We won in London. We won in Germany. We won in Sweden. We won in Japan. I mean, what else do you want from us? We're a global team. That's why we're called Vikings. We like to go out and adventure, okay? We don't like to pillage and do all that stuff. No. We like to go out there and explore. Grow the Viking kingdom, okay? That's what we're doing. That's why we're winning games over there. Now, the Vikings returned to the United Kingdom in 2013 for the first international regular season game and claimed a 34-27 win over the Pittsburgh Steelers in Week 4. Now, in 2017, Minnesota visited London and defeated the Cleveland Browns, 33-16 in Week 8 at Twickenham Stadium. Probably said that wrong. Sorry about it. Now, Minnesota also met the New Orleans Saints in 2022 and left the Week 4 matchup with a 28-25 win, thanks to a double doink on a field goal that would have tied the game. The Saints, sorry about it. We've always had the Saints numbers since that 09 season. I believe we've only lost like 1 or 2 times since then. That's counting the regular season and postseason combined. So that was bound to happen. We're still victorious over there. We've never lost overseas, and that's why everyone should be pumped up. If you're a Minnesota Vikings fan, hearing that we're playing across the seas or playing across the pond, as they will, most of you are probably like, God, why? Like we're a good team. We're going to sacrifice a home game to go over there. Well, you forget that it's kind of like a home game in Europe for us. Okay, we're not only 3-0 in London. We have wins in Sweden, Germany, Japan. Okay, so technically we're 6-0 in Europe or over there across the pond. Okay, we're undefeated. So yeah, that's going to be a massive home game. That's going to be a big home game, and the crowds over there are going to be electrifying. I mean, they bring that soccer crowd style where they're loud, they're obnoxious, they're having fun, they're drinking some pops and having a blast. That is something that we love when we go over there. It's going to be exciting, even though it's going to be an early game. Make sure you prepare the night before. Make sure you go to bed early and get up early enough so where you can tune in with me and watch it live and have some fun. But the Vikings are playing across the pond in London. Will we remain victorious over there, undefeated over there? Will we go from 3-0 to 4-0? Let me know your thoughts about what you think about playing over in London down below. Also, drop a like and subscribe to the channel. It'd be much appreciated. Have a great rest of your day, folks, and Skol Vikes.